How long do y'all think Gary has been scheming, playing women, and how do y'all think it will affect Zach? The reason I asked how will it affect Zach, because y'all remember when, first of all, I was about to say y'all remember on the team when they was finna do business together or they was talking about doing business together, but the writers said not to compare the timelines, which is crazy because this is a spin-off, so we had no choice but to compare the timelines. They don't really make sense, but if we don't include that, we just stick to Sistas. On Sistas, y'all know Fatima had told Zach that Gary was being investigated by the FBI or whatever, and right after she left, he called and he was like, answer the phone. And I was like, okay, did they eventually end up doing business or what? Look, because you ain't got no choice but to compare timelines because it's a spin-off. I told y'all they should have waited. I told y'all. They said don't compare timelines. So I need to do a separate video on Fatima because if we ain't comparing timelines, then that possibly means that we won't even get no mention of her pregnancy. But yeah, how do y'all think it will affect Zach? How long do y'all think this is gonna go down anyways, the whole Gary being investigated? Because it started out before, but then they paused it or stopped it or whatever. And Hayden told Gary that he could help him stay out of prison if he helps destroy Andy. And I said, what if he using Gary? He doesn't actually plan on helping him out or whatever. Then y'all know the possible marriage between Gary and Andy. Now they've been talking about that for seasons. We don't know if it's true. We don't know because it's new writers, so it's possibly not true because they got new writers. At first, it was just Tyler Perry, right? I don't know. The other thing is the thing I spoke started with. How long has Gary been scheming? Does he rip off these women in addition to something else, or is this solely focused on ripping off these women? Like, has he been putting it in their name? Has he put it in Penelope's name? Has he put it in Andy's name? Because, he was like, Andy, they're ungrateful. You know what? And he seems to think that Andy was the one plotting against him. But the thing that made me make this video is I just started following this group on Facebook. It's Sistas. It's a sisters group, and people was talking about Gary and Aaron and who else did they say? They named somebody else, and that made me think about when they first started and Zach was in this group in the Chain Breakers. I think that was the name. I said Game Changers, but I think it was Chain Breakers. And look, y'all know how they was like, Aaron said the reason he knows Gary is because he's in his men's group or whatever. He's in his men's group. First of all, they connected. Aaron and Gary is connected, or they was. I don't even know if Aaron coming back on the show or not. I think they said he was. But yeah, remember back in the day? We gonna say back in the day. Remember back in the day when Zach was in this group called Chain Breakers or whatever the name of it is. And Aaron was saying he know Gary from being in one of the men's group, but they never said what the men's group was. They never revealed it. They also had this dude, I think his name was Chris. It was played by that Lawrence dude. And he was saying how somebody else was in control of the group, but they never revealed who was in control of the group. At the time I was thinking that Aaron and Gary was connected to that group. So then they showed Zach coming up with $5,000 in cash, and didn't make sense. A lot of us was saying, and this was my first channel, but I deleted that one or whatever. And a lot of people saying, how you gonna have $5,000 in cash? That's kind of suspect or whatever. But y'all know Fatima was also working with them. But yeah, they just completely dropped that doggone group. I wanted to know more information. But yeah, at first I thought they was in it together. Aaron and Gary, they was in charge of the group. But how would Fatima get connected? I mean, she could be connected and not know that they doing illegal stuff. Yeah, I remember when Fatima rolled Gary up in Andy's place or whatever, and she was helping. That's what made look. At first I was like, Fatima ain't no good. Yeah, y'all know I be skeptical of everybody. If y'all been here a long time, y'all know I be questioning everybody. Like, they ain't no good. On every show, I be like, they ain't no good. I said something sneaky about them. Look, don't trust people. But yeah, I was like, why she helping Andy? I said, what is she up to? I said, why she with Gary in there? I thought she was up to something. I said she kept trying to stick close to Andy and all that stuff, but nah, she been loyal to everybody on the doggone show. But that's it. Let me know your thoughts down below. How long do y'all think Gary has been scheming? How do y'all think it will affect Zach? Did anybody else back in the day when they was showing the Chain Breakers think like Aaron and Gary was connected to it, or it's just me? But that's it. This is have a great rest of the day and be safe. Hey y'all, if you're looking for more ways to support me, you can sign up for the DLC Crew Text Club. It's a motivational group. You'll get 4 encouraging messages per month until the end of next December 2024. It's a one-time fee of $10. The link is in the description, as well as how you can contact me if you have more questions. Until next time, deuces.